Plants of the Gods here. We're checking out some of my ephedra. It is probably known to the greater majority of you as malhung. It's a made-up word. We don't use it and it doesn't really exist in society. It's just one of many strains of the ephedra sinica that commonly grows all over the world, and I just don't know what it is that you think. Um, I think that you've probably just been lied to and grown up extremely ignorant, drinking Folgers coffee all your life. This is number one enemy of our federal government. Mormon tea is the popatilo. This is jointed fir. This is a common medicinal plant, and the Asians have been using this for 10,000 years, and this is the Soma plant, the Ayurvedic people's medicinal um, some medicinal plant, and it's just common. It's just common as can be, and it's as commonly known as can be. And I think that unfortunately the greater majority of you are stuck on marbles and coffee and just don't know that. And so obviously you do not know that this is ephedra, and you do not grow this, and you are not drinking this right now. I don't believe it for a minute. I don't believe for a minute anyone watching this video goes out in their yard and harvests a bunch of their ephedra and makes some tea. And I think instead you go and you open up a can of Folgers or some crappy coffee that's been made by slaves. Why do you support slaves? Why can't you grow your own food? Is that so complicated? Really? You know, drugs, you know what drugs are? They're illegal. They're chemicals that are made in laboratories. Do you know what plants are? Do you know what plants of the gods are? Can you identify food? I don't think you can. Only American. USA. Pineapples. Not a big deal. You know, I think that people need to learn how to take care of yourselves, and the most basic identification of food. Now, like I said, drugs. You might have heard the term grow your own drugs, or legal drugs, or get, legal highs and stuff. These are all illegal terms and or do not exist. If you see a company trying to sell you something that's touted under it will get you high and it's legal, that's a crime, and you're going to go to jail. You're going to get caught up in a sting, or that company's going to get closed down, so you better buy quick. Our U.S. DEA government does not allow you to buy and sell and manufacture drugs. If I need to explain this to you, okay, you have to have a regulatory agency, which is what they are, the FDA, approve your application to manufacture drugs. Oversimplified? Well, it's not, because all day long there's stores selling you things that they call drugs, and it's just not true. And you cannot grow your own drugs. It's just not true. You cannot legally grow your own medicine. A medicine is a drug, okay? It's a legal term. It's a legal term. Listen to this. It's just basic common sense or knowledge. This isn't trick conversation here. You people are ignorant, and you need to learn some basic things. You cannot grow your own medicine, you cannot grow your own drugs, and you cannot make your own drugs. All those things are illegal. Whether you grow plants or not, is just a plant. It's whatever. When you start trying to sell something as a drug, and you say this is a drug, it gets you high, it does this benefit, it heals you, it's a medicine, either one, it's all the same thing. There's only drugs. That's all our federal government acknowledges, and medicines are called drugs. The only thing that's a medicine is something that is regulated. So you cannot grow your own drugs. So just try and understand this. So when you're talking to people and you're selling things and you're trying to start a business and you think, hey, this has never been done, why don't people do this? Because it's illegal. There is no new drugs, there is no new plants, there is no new concepts. Since the time of man, people have been growing their own foods and healing themselves. There's nothing strange or uncommon about it. The only thing strange and uncommon is that there's certain groups that decided that that was immoral, and they stopped allowing people to grow their own foods. And now our foods are created in laboratories, and a greater majority, if not most people, cannot identify natural food in its wild environment. I would put $10 million down that says 99% of people who eat a salad cannot identify lettuce in the wild. Don't even know what it looks like, but they eat it every day. No idea what a lettuce plant looks like. So I might be on a rant right now, but I haven't even drinking my coffee yet. And my coffee is green sticks and twigs. So you might want to learn about that a bit. Quit being ignorant and supporting chocolate from South African slaves, and coffee beans picked by, little 7-year-old children. It's like, you don't know the most basic things. You don't grow your own coffee. Coffea robusta. It's a basic house plant, man.